So the hype has returned with Yuri on Ice episode 4, and I am here to cover said episode, and hopefully, god damn it, Yuri and Victor get together, because by last week's episode you kind of saw there was that kind of glimmer there. So yeah, we've got about 2 minutes, I think, before the episode goes live. I do believe. Let me have a look. 2 minutes and 12 seconds to be bloody exact. And I am extremely hyped. That's the day the goddamn lease. I'm quite hyped. And as I actually even have my screenshot already on. I didn't realize. As you can already tell, I actually have lights in the background. This actual light system represents the glacier whitiness of the ice present in Yuri on Ice. If I actually said my words correctly. And if there happens to be any sort of passion in the episode, I know, well, bam, boom, red passion. What more can you bloody ask for in a live stream? This is pinnacle, top tier. But to present the glacial whitiness of the ice at present in the episode, I shall keep it to white. Boom. The power of technology nowadays, like, what were you doing in the 90s about this? God damn it. This is pretty freaking, like, next level right now. Like, top tier, next level. Like, glacier ice color. But also adds some more kind of, I don't know, background lighting, because I figured out in my live streams it's actually kind of dark, so now it's a little bit more brighter. So take it how you will. Hopefully it actually looks quite nice. I'm not even too sure. I mean, I quite like it. I think it's actually kind of neat. Also hoping that this time the actual subs do go live straight away, because last time there were no subs for about 20 minutes. I was like, hey, all right, Crunchyroll. I accept the fact that you're releasing the episode, but I need those subs, because it's all well and good. I can stare at Victor's ass, but what else can I do? I can't understand what the hell's going on, so it is open. They actually can put the subs out in time, because I was going to cry. Because, man, I need that hype. I need to know what's going to happen next. I need to know whether or not Yuri from Russia will come back with, like, I know you guys are close and all, but he'd mess it up. And then, basically, this whole entire, like, subplot happens of who gets Victor in the end, and that's going to be a pretty interesting plot point, I must say. We have 5 seconds to go before it actually goes bloody live. All right, it's actually live now. So it is open. It is open. It is open. We're open. We're getting there. Like yourself and complete the free program. Hey, all right here, guys. I guess I see what you're doing there, Mapper. I see it. You think you're crafty. It's actually subtitles. It's actually subtitles. We're good. We're good. We're good. So, all right. As you know, Crunchyroll is the kind of key place to watch Yuri on Ice, but I do not begrudge anywhere else you want to watch it. So if you do kind of watch it with me, then we will start this live stream in. Hopefully everything is working that end. Everything is working that end. We're watching this live stream. We're starting this live stream in. You can see. You can probably tell I'm really freaking tired. We're starting this live stream in 3, 2, 1. Oh, that didn't work. Right now. That worked. Oh, God. This opening. I'll put my microphone a little bit more backwards, because I can imagine probably YouTube might pick my sound up and be like, yeah, by the way, that's not legal, apparently. So, yeah. Get out. You ever realize something? You actually had this song on loop for about 10 years. You probably would learn how to ice skate, because it's just that damn catchy. You just want to go out and ice skate. I actually kind of realized that recently. I want to go and ice skate. Just so I could probably win the love of Yuri. And Yuri from Russia more than anything, but probably Victor as well. I don't know. I'm conflicted. I think Victor's just, like, best boy, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, yeah, Yuri from Russia's pretty cool as well. I'm not even too sure. They changed the opening slightly. I'm not too sure I've ever seen this visuals before. Or they just changed the backgrounds to mustard. Hey, they have changed it. They've changed the visuals behind it. Ooh, baby, I like it. As you can probably tell, if there's actually Yuri, if it actually is, if I can say his name, Victor's arse, 10 out of 10 episode. Man, I wish I could get dressed that quickly. With subs. I love this man. I love this man. He's cool. It's cold. It is very cold. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully, in around about 20 minutes, you might just be able to. I think rest of the sub. You can actually watch on. You can actually watch on Crunchyroll, can't you? Who's the fiend? I like the censoring. Dash your nipples. Hello. Oh, hey. All right, camera. Go a little bit more upwards. Oh my god. All right. I like where this is going. I like it. You know, hey, we got the bot shot. 10 out of 10. I think they're all just thinking to themselves, like, man, that Yuri's a lucky get. I'm thinking to myself, man, that Yuri's a lucky get. Oof, jeez. Well, I bet he will. We all wish they would kiss. We all wish they would. It's getting there. Come on, really, guys? Like, just a little bit closer. Just do it a little bit closer. And then we can actually we can finally get that. Finally get that Yuri on ice. Or in that case, it'd be called Yuri on ice. His girl's pretty hot as well, I ain't gonna lie. Mila's pretty hot. There we are. Passion. Origami is life, indeed. I do agree with that statement. Is it? Is it next year? I haven't had any announcements for it. Getting that prima ballerina hype. Huh. Got to look out for that then. I mean, I wouldn't mind season 3 in Origami like right now, but how they ended it with the anime and then how they did it in manga is kind of a lot different, so I'm kind of a bit scared. I mean, I'm impartial. Kofuku's my wafu, so I think probably best boy probably will be Yukine. I swear I've heard that guy's voice before. Bishit. Mm-hmm. 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 I haven't seen that, I don't think. I was about to say, "Hey, I'll be your boyfriend." I was like, "Ooh." It should have happened. He should have said it. Like, I'll be your boyfriend. I'll be like, woo bam! Like, it's happening. Damn, that dog's lucky. I read too little Yaoi this week, actually. He said it. He said it. He wants to be his boyfriend. I was like, hey, 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 hey. Jesus Christ, there's already Yaoi for that. Damn, that was fast. Kind of done a little bit. Damn. I've been out of the loop. I didn't even realize there was Yaoi for it. Dang it. I think the character model is a little bit better than last week's. Last week's one's kind of a bit sometimes. I need to bang already. Give that probably about 4 more episodes. I probably imagine. Sitting the poor dog. He approves. He approves of music. It's probably a bit of that Slipknot. I bet you. It's a bit of that Slipknot. That's what he's got. Crunchyroll subs in Germany, don't they? Pretty damn sure they do, at least. Damn it, Dog's lucky. I will forever reiterate that. Ah, that's a shame. I think I actually might have a guest pass around. When this episode finishes, I'll see if I actually do have one. I think I actually might have two or something. Pretty damn sure we can just give them out anyway. Oh, really? I'm watching on Crunchyroll right now. It's Victor's butt. That's what's in front of you. Now grab it, you man. Damn. It's pretty beautiful. Yeah, they have actually fixed the actual models. There's a whole lot of good stuff. That's what's going on. There's a whole lot of good stuff. As always in Yuri and Ice. If you marry him, he will stick around for you forever. Marry the man, all right? Do it. Victor's ass. That's the name of the piece. Victor's ass. Name it. Name the song Victor's butt. Ah, that's why it's called Yuri and Ice. Ah! That's why it's called Yuri and Ice. I get it. I got it. Oh boy, too much good stuff. Too much. Too bloody much. I don't even know. Actually, I don't actually. There's a more passionate color than red. No, I generally think that's it. I still really love his ending. Oh, yeah, by the way, do you guys know when Vic asked Yuri if he had yeah. Jackie's actually a lover. Huh. Didn't want to kind of go back over that. I didn't want to go back over that scene a little tiny bit again. Actually, that whole entire scene when he kind of just explains about himself and how he kind of is a bit reclusive and everything like that, and how he needs to open up a little bit more. How he now opens up. I'm gonna go back over that scene a little bit more because it's actually kind of interesting because it kind of gives a little bit more context for his character. So I might just go over it a little bit more. Well, that wouldn't be surprising because he does actually say, "Do you want to be your boyfriend?" So I wouldn't be surprised he does actually also mean men at the same time. It's like I guess he's not trying to just single everything out. He's trying to like be a broader person when it comes to that kind of thing. His nose is bleeding. Damn it! I wish I had bloody Victor as a bloody coach. So pissed off. So angry. Matt Mofo was lucky. I'm sitting there going, I wish that was me right now, but it's not. Sadly, I'm stuck in England, not being that Yuri on ice. I mean, I don't know because I don't know. I mean, I imagine that probably at one point it might just lead to that. It might just lead to the fact that maybe Yuri and Victor do get together. It's kind of I wouldn't say subtly hinted at it because it's kind of hinting at it quite a bit, but I'm just saying it's kind of just going towards that maybe it might just happen at one point. We just don't know, but yeah, but no, I wish it does actually happen because they do kind of deserve each other. They actually are bloody cute. I'm sitting there going, boys, just get together. I mean, I don't know. I think after watching Super Lovers, I'm just kind of sitting there going, yeah, Yowie's pretty good. Yowie's pretty cool. Quite like Yowie. But either way, that was episode 4 of Yuri on Ice. We actually are 1 month through this hype of an anime. And what can I really say overall about this episode? It actually was a bloody interesting episode. Just for a reason, you kind of got a contrast in how the regime works for Yuri in actually Russia and actually in Japan. You can see the contrast. It's actually pretty freaking awesome to see because I mean, I quite like it because it just shows you how one person works compared to the other, how one is driven to win, and how it's kind of this really, really intense regime of winning, and how the other one's kind of freaking sort of more lax. It's kind of friendly. That's the main thing, because I get the whole entire idea that the trainee that Russian Yuri's got is kind of a little bit terrifying. You don't really kind of want to piss her off because she probably will kill you. And yeah. But I quite like the idea of the contrast because it adds a lot more because you can just see how two different people work. Because again, it's one of those things that sometimes, maybe, just maybe, we actually might see Yuri win against good old Yuri from Japan. We just don't know what could happen because again, it's one of those things, one of those age-old things that sometimes having a laxed regime, having a lax training doesn't always lead to a kind of better result. It doesn't always lead to a kind of better outcome because you just kind of have that thing that sometimes if you're a bit more strict when it comes to that whole entire idea, then it actually does lead to a better result. But I do actually have Instagram actually, but I just never kind of give it out because I'm kind of really shy when it comes to those kind of things. But no, it's one of those things I really do like how they just contrast it because, as I said before, it kind of just adds a lot to it because you're sitting there wondering who's going to win this battle because you have one regime which is friendly, you have one which is intense. Who could in theory just win? Because I don't know, because I'm sitting here wondering, you saw Yuri actually on bloody freaking phenomenal he was. You're like, yeah, boy. Like, you're kind of sitting there going, oh man, like he's pretty freaking fly on the dance floor. I'm kind of sitting there going, man, like he was transfixing me. So you can see he's got the things on lockdown. He knows what he's doing. It's just how Yuri will get there. That's the question you got to ask you. How will Yuri get there? How will he actually kind of win? Because again, he does muck up sometimes, but he kind of makes up for in other departments. I mean, the problem is with Yurio is the fact he's too transfixed on winning that the whole entire emotion that he has within his actual kind of like regime or his whole entire thing just kind of gets lost in it because he's so hell-bent on winning that nothing else kind of matters to him. So the emotion kind of gets left because yes, you can have this amazing kind of like dance. You could be doing this fantastic thing on ice, but if you don't have any emotion, then what's the point in doing it in the first place? It needs to kind of have that emotion. It's one of those things that I don't know whether or not it kind of I can't remember what I was going to say. I lost train of thought there, but it's one of those things because that's what I want to see with Yuri as well. Because Yuri kind of makes up in other departments because you can see his emotion in his actual dance. But now I think the ballerina coming into Yurio's life and actually kind of affecting it that way, I think is actually better for him because now I think he actually might just learn how to actually kind of dance on ice a lot better now just because of that reason, because he has her there, because she can actually kind of help him with the emotion, kind of know how to actually kind of perceive that emotion in his dance, how he doesn't actually kind of lose the whole entire thing while he's skating, because that's one of the age-old things that came with him, that he kind of lost it. He just didn't know what he was actually kind of thinking about, because again, his whole entire thing was his granddad, but it was lost. He'd lost it because he kind of was hell-bent. So maybe now he actually might not be that way, but then again, his hot-headedness kind of does lead me to kind of maybe theorize that it could actually lead there, that he might just kind of go back to where he was originally, go back to hot-headedness, and actually kind of lose everything in the process. But I don't know whether or not that kind of all the deducting points, but never know. I don't know, because again, Yurio is an interesting character, but Yuri's a more interesting character in my opinion, because he mucks up in the actual like kind of, I guess, the actual kind of main show, the actual like ice skating, kind of does muck up sometimes in his presentation. Like in essence, he kind of does fall over sometimes, but he makes some other departments. So maybe just now he actually might just kind of get past, actually kind of improve, actually get to a better place where he actually won't muck up too much and actually win the whole entire thing. But as we know, by just watching this whole entire episode, there is actually these people that kind of will be that fork in the road that kind of, excuse me, that kind of will muck him up slightly, because they kind of do seem formidable, they kind of do seem scary, so it kind of adds another layer. It's not just an easy road, it's not just Victor's training him, and he might just win it because he might be the best thing God's given Earth. No, because he has everyone else there, and everyone else there does seem kind of freaking scary when it comes to that kind of thing, because you've got some of the ones in there, you just don't know what they're going to do next. You've got a past person that was in Yuri's life that might just come back and actually kind of show how he's improved at the time and actually kind of win against Yuri. We just don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what could happen with him, but it does actually kind of lead to an interesting kind of outlook. Like, it's an interesting anime because it's one of those things, it's not so easy. We're not kind of sitting there going, okay, he's going to win this, because he might not. He might still lose. It could be one of those age-old tropes in sports animes where, when he kind of, when the actual like protagonist loses in the end, he doesn't actually win the actual kind of title. He kind of wins some ones here and freaking there, but it's actually win the main one. The actual antagonist might just win it, but then at the same time, he actually might just grow because of it. And season 2 comes out, where he comes back like, fam, I'm gonna win this time, and actually bloody floors everyone, and be like, oh boy. We just don't know, but I'm kind of really looking forward to how his anime is going to play out, because the actual kind of ice skating was a lot better in this episode than it was last week. Because again, the ice skating was really freaking good last week, but the actual proportions of the actual kind of character models were kind of a little bit off. You're good and deserve more watches on your stream. Oh, thank you very much. It's actually that's really nice. Thank you. I mean, I'm really happy with what I've got at the moment. If I've got 10 people that watch me every single damn week, that's all right for me. I don't really mind. But as I say in the business, the more the merrier. But if it's 10 people, my streams has died. Now it's back, I think. Kind of. There we are. I don't say my stream has died. But yeah, as I was saying before, Thank you very much. That's really, really nice of you. That kind of boosted my spirits today. Kind of had a really, 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 really like kind of weird day, but that's kind of really boosted my spirits. But as I said before, going back to my point before, I'm just really looking forward to how this anime will play out because again, I was saying about the animation. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. The animation was kind of a little bit, I wouldn't say iffy because it didn't really kind of take me out of the experience. It kind of was, you can notice there were these slight changes from the week before. There was kind of, I don't know, the proportions in the character models were kind of a little bit off. They weren't like completely perfect, but this week kind of just brought it back. It brought it back to the actual A game that we know Mappa for. So I was like, Mappa boys, you're giving me those good ass frames. And the actual cinematography and the actual like kind of ice skating was actually really nice. I actually know how to heighten the whole entire tension that's actually present, actually kind of make you transfixed in the ice skating itself, because I was like, freaking hell, like it looks really good. Because that one when Yuri was actually on the ice, it looked freaking great. You kind of just saw how the actual kind of camera zoomed in on him and actually stopped perfectly how to actually frame him. I was like, I don't know, I really liked it. I don't know if they rush animation more than they kind of conserving the budget. Like, I'd imagine they probably were doing what Shuka did with 91 Days. They're kind of conserving the budget for the major episodes, because I can imagine they probably don't have the biggest budget in the universe, because Mappa's still kind of, I wouldn't say they're small, but I wouldn't say they're kind of in the mainstream. They're not like, I would say, Bones or anyone like that, or Ufotable. They're not that kind of studio. So they need to kind of conserve their budget. So I imagine probably that episode last week was just because of that. They need to conserve their budget. But it's improved now. It's actually a lot better. And the framing's freaking awesome as well. But the main thing to actually note is we actually got the title drop. We actually know why it's called Yuri on Ice now, because of the actual music itself. I actually quite like it. So that was actually kind of pretty freaking neat. And I also like the whole entire idea of Yuri actually opening up, actually kind of growing as time goes on. Because again, I'm guessing he's a kind of this reclusive person that kind of, I guess people kind of, seeing him one more time. I actually kind of wanted to go with that scene. They didn't kiss this episode, sadly. They almost did. They kind of came close, but in the end, it's kind of like, damn. Right, okay, so I wanted to kind of go over that scene one more time because it's actually kind of interesting, because it kind of showed Yuri in a different like kind of light. It kind of just showed him like more to do with it was, well, she's intruding. But I realized that Minako sensei Nishigori could kill him and my family. They would treat me like weaklings. I think the other thing I really want to, that's one of the things I really want to note is that one shot where it kind of has that pan across the actual sand. It looked really, really good. I was like, man, it actually looks like an art piece. I thought it was actually really, really nice. But that scene kind of just paints the whole entire idea of how his family is actually kind of influencing him, how they know he will grow as a person, how he probably sees himself as a weakling, how he doesn't really see himself completely in the 100%, but his family is confident that he will actually grow. And now he's actually realizing, look, okay, I'm not on my own here. Everyone else is around me. Everyone else will let me grow as well. People have changed. I'm going to change with that. So I will grow because of this. It's actually pretty freaking good. Like, I like it. I like how they're actually kind of exploring Yuri's character. Again, it's not kind of anything out of the ordinary, but I still really like it. I still kind of like the whole entire idea because it fits the anime. It fits the plot. It fits the whole entire, like, package. That's the main thing. It fits the whole entire thing. Because, again, you can't really go into the anime and this guy's... You can't really just have a protagonist, like, I guess... You can't really have a protagonist like Victor. If Victor was a protagonist, I think a lot of the show would be lost. I don't think it would work as well because he's freaking perfect. He has literally nowhere to go besides getting better and better and better. So it's not kind of good in that way. Because we've got Yuri and he's not kind of 100% right now. He still has a long way to go to. He's actually completely A-O-K, 100% pretty good on the dance floor. It's actually kind of more interesting because we've actually seen his character grow. We've seen his character get better over time goes on. Yes, it would be pretty freaking great to see Victor's ass all the time, but I think Yuri works better as a protagonist because he has to grow. He has to kind of get better. He's not perfect. He acknowledges that. He acknowledges he has to get better, and he will get better now. So I really do like how they're exploring his character, and how he is really the center point, and how everyone else is influencing him around him, how everyone else is basically telling him, look, you're not weak, you're getting better, you will grow. And I just like it. Yeah. Basically perfect. I really like this show. It's actually a show to me by surprise, because sometimes these shows, when it comes to animes like this, they don't tend to actually grab me, because I've seen shows like this a lot before. Because I don't think a lot of people know, but Free Avatari Swim Club is actually one of my favorite animes of all time. Like, it's actually my top 10. Like, I just love that anime to bits, but I'm pretty damn sure I saw it as the pinnacle of sports anime. After that point, I was kind of like, yeah, there's no point in me watching any other animes like this. I haven't watched Haikyuu yet, actually. I need to get on that like hype one day. But no, it's one of those things. I didn't think this one would grab me, because it kind of looked like I've seen it a lot before, but it's on ice. But no, this anime is taking me by surprise, because it's exploring stuff. It's actually doing stuff I actually kind of like. And as well, the animation is basically borderline perfect. Like, the animation is transfixing. Like, it just really knows what it needs to do, and does freaking damn perfectly. But yeah, so I like it. I really do. I like where it's going, and I want to see how it grows as time goes on. I want to see the episode count as well, because they haven't actually revealed what the episode count is. But by the looks of where the anime is going, I think it's probably going to be 12 episodes. I'd imagine probably 12 or 13. But I ain't complaining, because it's pretty good. It's a good show. About a 9 out of 10, I'll probably say. Besides Free Got to Know Line, I think it's actually my anime this season. Like, I think Free Got to Know Line kind of just outbeats it by a little bit. But this is probably number 2, and probably number 3 might just be Drifters. I'm not too sure. Actually, I don't really know my own kind of thing. But god damn it, I've got to wait another week now. Like, I don't know. It's gonna be a hard week. I'm gonna be like, I need to see the ass. I need to see the Victor's ass, but I've got to wait another week for it. So it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be painful. It's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be long. It's gonna be long. But hopefully Mappa comes back even stronger next week with more of those dank frames. Like, oh, I need more of that. And as we go into the competition as well, it actually might just get even freaking better with animation. I am gonna be terrified of their budget. Like, oh god, their budget's gonna be like stretched. That's the main thing. That's why I think it's 12 episodes long, because it's gonna be stretched. No, I don't think anyone will survive in time. It's gonna be like a Noragami manga wait. It's gonna be like a month. You have to wait a month between Noragami's manga. You can't sit there going, please, love of Christ, time machines. They need to exist, because I can't wait this long, and it's gonna be the same thing with this. You're the Dank Lord. I have been told I'm the Dank Lord. I'm Dank Lord of the Yuri business, of the yaoi business. But no, I am looking forward to this anime. Like, I wish the anime came out daily, but oh, I don't know. It's maybe one of those things that you just sit here and wonder, why can't anime be daily when it comes to like certain shows, and you kind of sit there going, yeah, maybe not so much, because the budget would be completely dead by the end of the week. They wouldn't be able to survive. It'd be like, yeah, guys, our budget's gone. And then I like do paper frames. They do like what they did with Evangelion, like just like have paper. But yes, so with all that said, I have indeed been the driver. I will come back in full force tomorrow. Do not worry. I think 2, 3 streams. I think tomorrow. I'm not even too sure. But with all that said, if you have enjoyed the video as a whole, and you do want to leave a like, do leave a like, because indeed it does help me quite a bit. If you have enjoyed my content and you enjoy what I do here, and you want to become a part of the big ass family, it's actually kind of growing at a very alarming rate, then do leave us up, because indeed it does help me quite a bit, and then you will know when my streams go live. Granted, YouTube does actually kind of muck this up slightly, so if you don't happen to see my streams go live, I think there's actually this new kind of like desktop notification that kind of turns it all on, so you actually know when it goes live. So I guess you want to turn it on. I'm not force you to do it, but if you just want to leave a sub, do leave a sub, because indeed it does something quite a bit. And until next week, I will see you guys on the next stream for Yuri and Nice. And do not worry, because I ain't going anywhere until this video processes. I shall be in the comments, so do not worry. See you guys later. Bye for now.